This is Henos' Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, Amir Khan, you get the biggest higgity hush of the damn day, along with Big Titty Miller. Why you gonna sit there and shout out to Fight Hub TV? Y'all need to watch that video on Fight Hub TV. But this man, he's still doing this. I told y'all, that's not the kind of stuff you do to somebody like Terrence Bud Crawford. That dude has a dog in him, a killer instinct in him. How you gonna sit here and say, Terrence Bud Crawford, you know what I'm saying, he got power, but I can deal with it. He's not bigger than me. He's not bigger than me. He has power, but I can deal with it. Listen, man, there's a reason why you called Amir Glass Chin Khan. I get it. You're going to be scrappy. You're going to show some speed. You're going to show some boxing ability. You might outbox him for the first 4 to 5 rounds. But here's your problem. You like to get in slugfests. And you wane. You're a front runner. And in those exchanges of you getting in slugfests, like Teofimo Lopez pointed out so eloquently when they asked him about the Crawford and the Khan fight. And it showed me his boxing wisdom. So I was impressed by what he said, because he said what I said. You do this. You put your chin out there. I'm going to do that again. You do this. You put your chin out there. So in your exchange, when you're doing this, what do you think is going to happen? Your chin is going to get hit. For you to be such a great boxer, you make the biggest boxing fundamental 101 mistake. You do this. Instead of sitting there and being in the high guard and blocking the damn thing, you going. So if you do that against Terrence Bud Crawford, when you start to mix it up, right? And we know that you start to wane, meaning you start breathing heavy, because that's what's going to happen. Because let's be honest, you're past your prime. You're not the same boxer that you used to be. And we'd be fooling ourselves if we think as such. What do you think is going to happen? You're going to get exposed, dude. You're going to get the shit beaten out of you. This is why I have it 8th to 9th round TKO stoppage, because you don't understand how you're setting yourself up to get dismantled. I told you, Bud is trying to compete with Errol the True Spence. Errol the True Spence just had a masterful dispatchment of Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia's boxing career is completely done. It will never be the same. So he needs to do that to you. He needs to retire you come April 20th. He needs to make it very clear that Amir Khan will never be the same boxer anymore. And if he does not send that message, he does not keep up with the truth. And it sends the message clearly to the truth that the same way he was saying, I'm not afraid of no nickel from Nebraska, it's gonna rain very clearly why he doesn't belong in the same breath with Errol the True Spence. This is Terrence Bud Crawford's first test at 147, because he's fighting a step-up competition. We knew Jeff Horn was a lame duck for him to just get a belt. You see what I'm saying? We knew that. That was just a bullshit fight. Jose Benavidez, one-legged. If he was two-legged, the fight would be more legit. It would be more credible. Even though we know Jose Benavidez got skills, the fact that it took him 12 rounds to dispatch a guy that had one leg is an asterisk. So this is his real test at 147. And he needs to show up and show out. And he doesn't need, like Andre Ward said, he doesn't need to show that he's going any step backwards. Now, Andre Ward has him versus Spence, a 50-50 fight. And I understand his arguments. It makes sense. I used to have it 51-49. But y'all saw my community post. Errol the True Spence going to have Terrence Bud Crawford on bended knee. Say that again. On bended knee. Boys to Men. Shout outs to Boys to Men. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be a late TKO stoppage. Bended knee. If they ever fight. Which I'm projecting May 2020, at latest September 2020. But first, he has to get past you. You could possibly have an upset, because we know you have skills. So I'm not going to sleep on you, Khan, because I know you have a lot to prove. But do I believe you're going to win realistically? Nah. You're past your prime, dude. And you're going back down in weight. See what I'm saying? 147, yes, you were undefeated at that weight class. But you haven't fought at that weight class for a minute. So we don't even know what to expect from you at 147. And I'm not going to be looking at lame ducks that you fought. I'm sorry. I need some serious competition at 147. You haven't had no serious competition at 147 in years. Possibly the last credible time at 147 was 2015 for you, dude. If this was 5-6 years ago, we'd be talking a completely different fight. I seriously think that you realistically would be able to beat Bud. I probably would have 51-49 in your favor 5 to 6 years ago, even with your glass chin. Because I know the fits that you would have posed for Terrence Bud Crawford with that speed advantage and everything that you would have brought, because you would have been 5 to 6 years fresher and younger. But you're not that Amir Khan anymore. And folks need to stop fooling themselves. Look at Amir Khan. Look at his body. Look how much more time it takes him in training camp to get ready for a fight. Amir Khan used to be ripped and shredded in shape a lot sooner and a lot faster, folks. He's not the same fighter. Bud is going to break him down from round 6 and up. It's going to be a systematic breakdown. It's going to be a dog with a killer instinct that's going to stalk his prey. And as soon as he sparks that chin, a few times, I say about 2 to 3 times, Khan going down. Because Bud got credible pop. That's why I got 8th to 9th round TKO stoppage. I can't see this fight going any other way. And the more you talk, the more definitive that Terrence Bud Crawford is going to beat your ass. Because I know Bud. When people talk more, he likes to show out more in the ring. I'm going to say that again. When people talk more, he likes to show out more in the ring. So we'll see come April 20th. But I already know what the outcome is. Like Bo Mac said. 8th to 9th round TKO stoppage. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.